everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Lauren and thank you so much for joining me for this quick 15-minute feel-good yoga flow to help you ease into the day. Let's begin sitting in the center of the mat, however you feel comfortable. Maybe the legs are crossed, or maybe you find half lotus, bringing one leg on top of the other. The spine is straight, neck is long. Close the eyes and allow the hands to rest wherever they feel comfortable. And begin to connect to the breath, taking a lovely deep inhale. And exhale, releasing any tension you're holding in your body. Relax the shoulders, the jaw, the forehead. Coming into the present moment. Begin to set an intention for your day. Begin to think about how you want to feel and how you want to show up. Gently open the eyes and bring the right ear to the right shoulder. And from here begin to draw circles with the neck, moving slowly and gently. Coming back through center, change direction now. Go for the left ear over the left shoulder. And draw those circles with the neck. And come back to center. From here, we'll take the hands and reach them up overhead, stretching the whole body up towards the ceiling, and bring the palms together in a prayer position at the heart center. Uncross the legs and come to a kneeling position in the center of the mat. From here, we'll step the left foot out to the left side of the mat. Reach the right arm up towards the ceiling and then bring it back down to the mat on the right side of the right leg. Lift the left hand overhead. Go for a full body stretch here. Stretching from the left foot right up to the left hand. Keep the neck lifted. Stretching through the side body. On your next exhale, come back through center. Swap the feet over. And we'll go for the right side this time. So step the right foot to the right side of the mat. Bring the left hand to the mat and stretch the right arm overhead. Finding that full body stretch through the right side. Keeping the head lifted. Inhale. And on your next exhale, come back through center. Bringing both knees in together. And before we move into our flow, from our kneeling position, curl the toes under and sit back on the heels just for a moment and stretch through the soles of the feet. The back is straight and long. Just take a moment to appreciate that stretch. Feel the new energy entering your body. And on your next exhale, bring the hands to the mat. Find tabletop position. On an inhale, take the right hand up towards the ceiling and then thread it through under the left arm, bringing the right side of the face to the mat. The left hand either comes to the top of the mat or find a bind over to the right hip. Breathing gently, finding that stillness with the body and connecting to the mind. On your next exhale, use the arms to push yourself back up to tabletop. On an inhale, lift the left hand this time up towards the ceiling and thread it through under the right arm. Again, the right arm finds its way to the top of the mat or find a bind round the left hip. Breathing through this lovely hip stretch that we found. On your next exhale, come back through tabletop. Step the hands towards the top of the mat, curl the toes under, push the hips back. Pushing the mat away, find downward facing dog. Lifting the hips up and back. The hands are spread wide, finding a solid base. And begin to pedal out with the knees and the ankles. Releasing any tension where maybe still holding. And coming back through tabletop, gently walk to the top of the mat. Find a micro bend in the knees. Take hold of opposite elbows with the hands and allow the head to hang heavy as we find ragdoll. Moving from left to right. Relaxing, feeling heavier in this position. Feeling the stretch through the hamstrings. Allowing the spine to decompress. Take a lovely deep inhale. And exhale, release the hands to the mat or to hang forward before slowly rolling up through the spine, finding mountain pose at the top of the mat. Maybe roll the shoulders a few times. From here, let's take a quick flow. So bending the knees, lifting the arms up towards the ceiling, palms touch overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms and step both feet back to high plank. Either shift forward and move through chaturanga, or move through a slower vinyasa by lowering through the knees, lowering through the belly and to the chest, lifting up through cobra. On your next exhale, release, push up through a high plank and find downward facing dog. As we all meet in downward dog, take a few breaths. And step towards the top of the mat, finding halfway lift. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, straighten the legs, lift the hands overhead, palms come to touch at the heart center in mountain pose. From here, lifting the hands overhead, find chair pose as we bend the knees and sit the hips back. The weight comes into the ankles. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palm, step the right foot back and the left foot, finding high plank, and move through your vinyasa, either lowering through the knees or chaturanga if it's in your practice. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. On an inhale, lift the right leg up towards the ceiling in a three-legged dog. Plant the right foot in between the palms at the top of the mat. Pivot on the back foot to a 45-degree angle and find warrior one. The hips are pointed forward and the hands are above the head. Exhale, plant the palms. Step the right foot back to high plank and move through your vinyasa. Push up through high plank and find downward facing dog. On an inhale, lift the left leg this time up to three-legged dog. Plant the left foot in between the palms at the top of the mat. Adjust the right leg to find a 45-degree angle and push up to warrior one. Hips are pointed forward and the hands are above the head. Exhale, plant the palms. Step back to high plank and move through either chaturanga or through your vinyasa by lowering through the knees, finding cobra before pushing up through high plank, and we'll all meet in downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. Step or hop to the top of the mat, finding halfway lift. On a next exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend at the knees, lift up to find a mountain pose. The palms come together to touch at the heart center. And on your next inhale, step the feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. Turn lengthways on your mat and bring the hands to the hips. The spine is straight, the head is lifted. Inhale, hinging from the hips, bend forward to find a halfway forward fold. Maybe the hands stay at the hips, or bring the hands down to the mat for support or to create a deeper stretch. Bring the left hand to the center of the mat below you and lift the right hand overhead for a twist. Bringing the hands back to center, now take the right hand to the center of the mat and the left hand lifts overhead. Bring the hands back down to the mat. Either stay here for a moment or walk the hands back slightly under the legs. Walking the hands back out, heel toe the feet together. And gently find your way to find a seated position in the center of the mat. Close the eyes and just come into this present moment, allowing the body to relax, find a natural breath. Bring the left hand to the right knee and the right hand towards the back of the mat for another gentle twist. Inhale. Exhale, come back through center, take the right hand to the left knee, the left hand towards the back. Have a gentle twist and come back to center. The hands can come to the knees, and if you want to, find the mudra, bringing the middle finger and the thumb together on either hand. Calming the mind, feeling that new energy we've found radiate through the body, cultivating positivity to move through the day. Take the hands and reach them up overhead, bringing the palms together at the heart center. Bow the head and take a moment to think about the gratitude we have for this practice and our bodies. Thank you all so much for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye everyone.